Types of calendars. 1 lunar calendar. 2 astral calendar. 3 solar lunar calendar. 4 solar calendar. Information about lunar calendar.
It depends on the rotation of the moon around the Earth, and the appearance of one of the forms of the moon and its disadvantages is not knowing the climate and knowing the summer and winter months, and this calendar is the basis of all months in all calendars, as it takes 29.5 days for the moon to rotate around the Earth.
Information about astral calendar. It depends on the appearance of a specific star in a certain way, which is the first calendars on which the climate is known, knowing the summer and winter months, which is the pharaonic calendar, and therefore the pharaonic calendar is the first of the calendars. Information about solar lunar calendar.
Like the lunar calendar, it depends on the appearance of a form of the moon to determine the month, but a full month is added to a certain year so that the climate is known and the summer and winter months are known with a slight change of approximately 20 days.
Information about solar calendar. It depends on the rotation of the Earth around the Sun, and this calendar is modern, as they followed this system in the Gregorian calendar, where the Roman calendar began 753 BC solar lunar, and then Julian after the occupation of Egypt 45 BC astral calendar, and then Gregorian 1582 AD solar calendar. Like followed: Islamic calendar, Coptic calendar, Hebrew calendar, Gregorian calendar. Comparison. 1. The basis of the calendar. Islamic calendar.
An ancient calendar in the Arabian Peninsula.
Coptic calendar. Pharaonic calendar began in 4241 BC. Hebrew calendar.
Jewish calendar began in 3761 BC.
Gregorian calendar. Roman calendar that began in 753 BC. Use the calendar. Islamic calendar.
In the Arab world and Muslims, for the holidays.
Coptic calendar. In Egypt for the Coptic and Egyptian farmers. Hebrew calendar.
In Judaism to account for their holidays.
Gregorian calendar. In all the world, because of globalization. 3. Start of the calendar. Islamic calendar.
It was determined that its beginning was the migration of Muhammad, so it was called Hijri calendar.
Coptic calendar. Just its beginning in the biggest era of the Coptic martyrs, called the Martyrs' Calendar but famous for the Coptic calendar. Hebrew calendar.
Approximately adjusted to the year of creation of science according to the calculation of Yassi and is known as the Hebrew Jewish calendar.
Gregorian calendar. It was determined that its beginning was the birth of Jesus and was called Christian calendar. Four. Number of months. Islamic calendar.
12 months.
Coptic calendar. 13 months. Hebrew calendar.
12 or 13 months.
Gregorian calendar. 12 months. Five. Calendar type. Islamic calendar.
As we mentioned, a lunar calendar depends on the rotation of the moon around the Earth and the appearance of a lunar crescent at the beginning of the month.
Coptic calendar. As we mentioned, a star calendar depends on the appearance of a specific star in a certain way, which is the star, Sirius star. Hebrew calendar.
As we mentioned, a solar lunar calendar begins with a month in the shape of the moon, but the years vary for simplicity. It is 2 years, 12 months, then a year of 13 months.
Gregorian calendar. As we mentioned, a solar calendar depends on the Earth's rotation around the Sun. Six. Number of days of the year. Islamic calendar.
Year 354 or 355 days.
Coptic calendar. Year 365 or 366 days where the year has 365 and a quarter of a day. Hebrew calendar.
The year is approximately 355 or 385 days. A group of 19 years makes the year the unit 365 and a quarter of a day.
Gregorian calendar. Year 365 or 366 days where the year has 365 and a quarter of a day except 11 minutes. Seven. Year accounts. Islamic calendar.
Less than 11 days every 1 year Gregorian calendar. Less than 3 years every 100 years Gregorian calendar.
Coptic calendar. It is 3 normal years, 365 days, then a leap year 366 days, and it is more than the Gregorian calendar 1 day every 100 years approximately. It is just like the Julian calendar and its difference with the Gregorian, where the solar calendar year has 365 and quarter of a day except 11 minutes. Hebrew calendar.
Approximately 2 normal years, 12 months, 355 days, and a leap year, 13 months, 385 days. So it is approximately 3 years of it equals 3 years Gregorian calendar. Any 355 plus 355 plus 385 equals 365 plus 365 plus 365.
Gregorian calendar. It will be by the years that accept division by 4 leap years be excluding the centenary. All of years them are normal years, and this is the difference with the Astral calendar, where in the Julian calendar and Coptic calendar they are leap years. See except the centenary years that accept division by 400 leap years. Eight. Names of the months of the year. Islamic calendar.
Muharram 29 or 30, Safar 29 or 30, Rabi al-Awwal 29 or 30, Rabi al-Thani 29 or 30, Jumada al-Awwal 29 or 30, Jumada al-Thani 29 or 30, Rajab 29 or 30, Shaban 29 or 30, Ramadan 29 or 30, Shawwal 29 or 30, Dhul Qa'dah 29 or 30, Dhul Hijri 29 or 30.
Coptic calendar. Taut 30, Baba 30, Hader 30, Kayak 30, Tova 30, Amshir 30, Veramhat 30, Veramuda 30, Vashans 30, Teona 30, Etuk 30, Mesra 30, Nazi 5 or 6. Hebrew calendar.
Tishri 30, Marcheshvan 30 or 29, Kislev 30 or 29, Tevet 29, Shevat 30, Adar 1st 30, Adar 2nd 29. This month is added only in leap years. Nisan 30, Iyar 29, Sivan 30, Tammuz 29, Avenue 30, Elul 29.
Gregorian calendar. January 31, February 28 or 29, March 31, April 30, May 31, June 30, July 31, August 31, September 30, October 31, November 30, December 31. Subscribe and like. Goodbye.
Subscribe and like. Goodbye. Subscribe and like. Goodbye.
Subscribe and like. Goodbye. Subscribe and like. Goodbye.